So we have played RPGs, action games, and adventure games so far. The cool thing is, each one has been unique and has their own way to make the experience fun. Except Ikari Warriors, but we will not talk about that. Sometimes there can be charm in a game that is so simple where all we have to do is point and click. Other times, having to make more complex decisions from the myriad of skills that we have to choose from, it can be fun as well. Then we have games that require you to have split-second decision making along with a mastery of the controls. These games are so rewarding after you've replaced about 4 or 5 different controllers and then finally beat it. I remember there was a game that my brother and I used to play, and it used a thing called a text parser. These controls were extremely different from any game we had ever played before. It also had bits and pieces from other games that we loved to play, so we were instantly hooked. So it's time to relive this game and see if it's as good as I remember. This is Hero's Quest. Hero's Quest is an action-adventure RPG game. I feel like if you take every game we've reviewed so far and combine them into one, you'll get Hero's Quest, but we'll talk about that more when we get to the gameplay. Now, some of you might know this game as Quest for Glory, and that's true as well. Milton Bradley actually owned the name Hero's Quest, so they had to change the name. So, the best thing about Hero's Quest is the name change. It was published by Sierra Online in 1989, and this studio has made so many amazing games. Hold on, let's list a couple. Cue the elevator music. My father was also a huge fan of them as well, so I've played almost every game they've ever made. I mean, hell, I used to even watch my father play their Hoyle Classic games. It was great because I would get to watch him cuss at Baba Yaga for beating his ass in Yahtzee and backgammon all the time. In his defense, though, that damn frumpy troglodyte troll would always get Yahtzee anytime she needed it. The game begins with an awesome intro scene, and then starts us out in a character selection screen. Choosing our character greatly changes our playstyle. For example, if we want to pick the fighter, we get a sword and a shield which greatly helps us in combat, but we won't have enough points to fill up one of these skills. Same with the mage. Pardon me. Magic user. This guy got robbed in the name department. We get the ability to cast spells in combat, but I had to forgo one of these skills. So right off the bat, the game sets a different path for us because not having one of these skills closes off an entire section of the game. This is because we level up our skills by using them. So if you have a 0 on a skill, you can't use it, and you can never get better at it. I personally love this. The replay factor is already there for me, since it gives us a reason to play the game with each character, seeing different ways we'll have to solve each scenario. Like right here, we have to get the ring stuck up in this tree. Each class has their own set of skills that they can use to get it down. The agile thief can climb the tree. The strong fighter will throw rocks to knock it down. And the cunning magic user, poor guy, can cast a spell to fetch the nest. And the best part is, these types of scenarios are littered throughout the entire game. But let's get to the story. Our journey begins with our silent antagonist coming to the town of Spielberg to prove himself a hero. As we journey through the quaint little town, we learn this town is going through some shit. First, the Baron's son's gone missing. Second, the Baron's daughter's also missing. Third, they're being terrorized by a band of ruthless brigands who just recently became more of a threat due to their new leader. And lastly, they're being terrorized by a curse from a witch. Running around the forest surrounding the city, we eventually discover that the forest is also cursed, and there's a prophecy saying that a hero will bring a young human from out of darkness. It's not really explained, but I'm going to assume that this brings peace to the land. The only way to accomplish this, though, is we have to first make a potion that breaks enchantments, using special ingredients we need to find throughout the game. Some of these are really easy to find, like fairy dust. We get this by dancing for some fairies. Don't piss them off, though. They will literally make you dance to death. Other ingredients, like the flying water, we need to get by being clever. This is accomplished by getting water from a waterfall. Flying water. I get it. During our quest to make the potion, we happen upon a dark cave with one mean-ass looking bear, and we get to choose whether we want to fight him or subdue him. This is accomplished by giving him food, casting a spell, or just stabbing him repeatedly, but we eventually get past him. Venturing deeper into the cave, we find his master, kill him, and find a key left behind after the battle. Using this key, we are able to unshackle the bear and are greeted by the most pompous, ungrateful son of a baron that I've ever met before. The pompous son of a baron invites us back to the castle and tells us to come by to be handsomely rewarded with a ton of gold and dinner with the baron. Cool. Before we get ready to take on the next task though, we need to go and upgrade our hero's equipment. And it's right here where we start to notice something really annoying about this game, and it just so happens to be the same thing that makes it unique. The text parser. So the way it works is you have free reign to type whatever you want. That seems cool, but you need to learn the way the game thinks. Right here, I'm trying to ask the shopkeeper about chainmail. Ask in a different way. Okay. How much is chainmail? You don't know the word much. Isn't that great? Price of chainmail. Ask that in a different way. Are you kidding me? Cost of Wow, this guy's an idiot. All right, there's no way this one will work. Inquire. That worked. It takes a little bit to get used to, but it is a little annoying. But back to the story. We eventually come across a magical hut that houses a powerful witch inside, and I absolutely love this part of the game. A skull guarding the hut tells us we need a rhyme to get the hut to sit down. Now, there are two ways to figure this out. The first is talking to a local thief outside of town. This asshole makes us pay him anytime we ask a question, and he has this smug attitude that I hate. So after I got all the info I needed, who's the idiot now? The second way still shocks me. While we're talking to the skull, as a joke, I typed in, ask what is the rhyme, and the moron told me. Venturing inside, the powerful witch named Baba Yaga proves way too powerful for us. Using stupid, annoying rhymes, she curses us to do errands for her. And the problem is, we have to do them because there's no way to kill her. Every time I tried, she would just eat me. And don't cuss at her, it doesn't work either. So back to town to try and deal with the brigands. Looking for clues inside the town, we stumble upon a crumpled up note. After reading it, we're led to a secret meeting between this local asshole and a brigand. We discover that there is a secret entrance to the brigand's hideout because going through the front door, it's kind of suicidal. Unfortunately, we need a key to get in. Luckily for us, we have so many creative solutions to get this secret entrance open. Casting a spell, maybe pick the lock. Oh wait, we're the fighter. Easier to kill him and take it from his corpse. Once we get into the brigand's fortress, it's here where we get shown how much fun the creators have had with this game. Throughout the entire game, they've broken the fourth wall, and I love it. I remember finding a toaster in this game where there isn't even electricity. So we get this zany little sequence of us escaping multiple attempts at the brigands trying to capture us. When we finally confront the leader, it's here where clues throughout the game help us to understand the whole person in darkness, as the leader wears a hood and their face is always hidden behind darkness. We throw the potion at the leader and they transform into the Baron's lost daughter. So she was under a spell and forgot who she was apparently. Whatever. So we go back to the castle and we've completed our quest. We've officially become the hero of the town, thus beating Hero's Quest. Reliving this game was like taking a nice long nap. You'll enjoy it as a kid, and you'll appreciate it as an adult. This game has so much to offer to anyone who plays it for the first time. But those of you who've played it before, when you play it again, you'll start to notice all the little details that you didn't before. I know that I'll be playing this game in the near future, just like I'm sure I'll be taking a nap in the near future as well. Also, the game is number 1 in a series of 5. In fact, the ending has us flying off to go on a journey to... Oh, damn it, I forgot about that stupid witch. Hold up, let's go deal with her. So, when we threw the potion at the brigand leader, there was a mirror that has the ability to reflect spells. So, armed with our new weapon, we go into her hut to listen to some more of this crap. Listen to how cheesy these are. Powers that rule over regions soggy, change this creature back into a froggy. God, I hate you. I don't know about you all, but I'm tired of these rhymes. I think she's done it about 15 times. Oh, damn it, she's cursed me. I'm talking like her. All right, you guys, the video's almost over. Please try and endure. You beat my father for years, and I'll never forgive you, witch. And I'll end this game by saying, Yahtzee, bitch. I just wanted to thank everyone for watching DWRelive reviews, and if there's a game that you'd like us to review, please leave it in the comments below. We'll be posting new videos once a week, so click that notification button to get the latest in the series. As always, relive those great moments one game at a time. Until next time.